on, YouTube? What is going on? Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, my TikTok family. Hey guys, gals and guys, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's early, y'all. I've been working out for like 2 hours and I haven't really, and praying and stuff. So the first time I'm really giving words and speaking. I really like to keep my mouth shut and really pay attention and listen. So I really don't start talking until I start making my videos. Up until I start making my videos, I'm just listening, or while also, you know what I'm saying, like trying my best not to really speak. I like to listen more and talk less, and that's what I want to really speak about. Listen, y'all. Hey, what's going on, Kelsey? What's going on? I wish the narc would herself making her grand appearance. You know. Hey, listen, I get up at 3. So you know, I didn't really I normally spend like 3 hours to myself and, you know, do all that time with God, but now I'm getting to the point where I'm able to, you know, really speak to God all day. So I don't really need to just do it in the AM. I got a way to do it all day. You know what I'm saying? I got my shades in my hand, right? So, you know, I don't know why I have my shades in my hand. You know, I really don't need them. It's early. Salute. You know, but I want to talk to you, you know, young ladies. I'm glad that we got some good energy in here. You know, you got Kelsey up in here. So we're starting off right, you know, with women in here, some divine feminine women. But I wanted to talk to, you know, the ladies that aren't really on their, well, they think that they're divine and all this stuff. But and I'm not just talking to the ladies. I guess some of the fellows are this way, but most men are not. You know what I'm saying? Most heterosexual men I know, they really don't talk that much. And I just wanted to just, you know, come on here and mention that sometimes, ladies, you might want to start, you know, listening more and talking less. Listening more and talking less. Because I got a lot more time to myself now that I got this great work schedule that I've been working out. And I'm able to watch some content, and I've just come to the realization recently that I can't watch reading videos anymore. I can't even watch pick-a-card videos. They've been infiltrated, you know what I'm saying? Because we're watching those, and now when I watch them, you know, it'll be like pretty decent for a second, and then the lady will start talking as if she's a preacher and, you know, start making all these recommendations and suggestions and all this craziness, you know, and I'm like, who is this person? We got to start getting some checks and balances back with this. Everybody wants to be a therapist and everything now. You're not a therapist. Like, why is everybody like trying to diagnose people with all these different conditions and telling people that, hey, if this person does this, then they're more than likely got these kind of issues? And come on, man. Like, they're putting everybody in these different categories, and then what they're really doing is projecting. You know, they can't get people that they want, and they really are delusional, and they'll change reality to make it work around the fact that they can't get anyone. And then they'll start diagnosing people with all these different issues based off the fact that they can't get somebody or keep anyone because they have those same issues they're projecting onto somebody else. It's a bunch of weirdo behavior. It really is. Yeah, I can't do them anymore. It got me out of the situation. I mean, I got my reading channel, but I don't do what they do for the most part. Like, my reading channel is about positivity. I got some coming up where I'm talking about some business strategies, and, you know, because I have a lot of people that need to get started with their businesses and they're kind of dragging their feet about it. And my reading you know what I'm saying, my channel for reading is really like, you know what I'm saying, this channel, but I'm using the cards, you know, just to as confirmation and visual aids, and I'm making my own cards. So it's not even like I'm really using them like that, you know. And I can't watch them because these people are they're coming online and they're having bad days and they're really in this dark energy, and they're watching each other and they're talking junk to each other most of the time through the videos. So I don't know how that's of God, really. and shading each other, and just a lot of dark witch type stuff. And then now I'm realizing they don't like to have men in this field. They don't like us being in it at all. So they just think I'm coming in here and gonna take something from them, which is weird. They're women, I'm a man, so why would I take anything from a woman? That don't make any sense. But these people are weird, man. And I'm guessing maybe it's just internet people all together. But I wanted to talk to these people since they love to watch my content and use my archetype. I'm an actual seer. So a lot of these people are fakes. And I see why they get so intimidated by me. They're really fake. They don't have any intuition. They really don't. They really just watch YouTubers. Understand something. I let y'all get away with a lot when I told y'all use me as a muse. But if you're out there right now using me as an archetype and you're talking against me and you know I'm a seer and you think I'm not going to correct that, you're insane. I don't even watch reading videos like that. But now that I'm a reader and I see a goofy title and then I start watching, I'm like, oh, this fool's using me as an archetype. This is what they do, right? They don't have the guts enough to say nothing to me directly. So they might come in my my lives and say something crazy from one of their fake accounts. But these females are getting on here, watching my content. They don't have a man, have a problem with the way that I move, get so frustrated, then they spend an entire 40 minutes or 50 minutes or whatever making a video, going off about the way they feel about me as if I'm in a relationship with these fools. You know what I'm saying? But using the reading as it's so weird, man, and fake and strange. But that's what they're doing. They are not reading or channeling shit. They're watching YouTube channels or TikTokers and then, making their videos off of an archetype. When I say archetype, what they're doing is they're taking my videos, and they're looking at them and the way that I live my life, being a veteran, being on this unbothered thing, what I'm saying, being on the self-love thing. I mean, I pretty much started all this stuff. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I really did. So they come over to me and they just like, okay, so the self-love thing, being a leader, any type of Leo talk, lone wolf. I'm the one that's been in the spiritual community talking about lone wolf. Ain't nobody else talking about no lone wolf stuff in the spiritual community. I'm not talking about anywhere else but the spiritual community, but me. So all these different things are taking, that's my archetype right there. They're just taking my personality traits and taking the gender off of it and then using that archetype for their videos. And I'm a seer, so I can really see them. And that's why when they're sitting there thinking, because when you're really channeling, you're not really thinking, it comes, straight to you. So there's no thinking. Now, I'm not saying that all of these people are fake online. I'm just saying the majority of them are. There are some real ones on here that are kind of scary real, but there's a lot of fake ones. And they'll sit there and they'll be like thinking about what they're trying to say, and then they'll start shuffling cards. That's the reason why sometimes they stutter, because when they're sitting there thinking about me, if you watch me too much and you're a reader or something like that, and you're trying to channel and think too much about me, you'll start stuttering. I'm telling you, man, I set traps. You know what I'm saying? I set traps. So these goofy ass women, they watch my content, and whenever I'm doing what they want me to do, they kind of get on there and they'll say some good stuff. But whenever I'm being a man and doing what I need to get done, and it goes against whatever it is that their agenda is that they don't like, then they start with their mess. And they this is what I guess everybody does on the internet. They use their clout for. They don't come at you directly with DMs or whatever, or really tell you how they really feel. They use their platforms to shade you. They use them to shade you. They use them to like talk to you indirectly. And I guess it makes them feel better. And I'm bringing this up because there's a whole campaign out there right now that I didn't know about. But again, I don't troll the internet or nothing like that. That women have a problem with men that are blocking them. There's a campaign to try to like make it seem like men are DL or being feminine or whatever if they're blocking y'all. And that stuff's not going to work. See, what bothers me about y'all is what I'm noticing is you're trying to be the new oppressors. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it. We all know if we're working and stuff, it's modern day slavery with the, the way the inflation is the way that it is. and wages being the way that they are, and how often you be at work, and how you have to get to work, and it's most of your day. It's modern day slavery. But I'm gonna tell you something. You know what I mean? For heterosexual men, the modern day masters, you know, are these women. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it because listen, I'm gonna tell you, man, the way that y'all like to try to oppress somebody. So you mean to tell me that you want to be masculine and all this raunchy, disgusting behavior of throwing your thing around and giving it to everybody, and we say, you know what, we don't want nothing to do with that, so we don't argue with you or nothing like that, we just get away from you, and now you're gaslighting us about getting away from you? In what world? In what world? I'm just being honest with y'all. Where do you think this is gonna work at? So you got Pookie and Ray Ray. Hey Kelsey, I'm just being real. And to the ladies out there, this has nothing to do with y'all, because y'all are able to get men. Y'all are able to maintain relationships. You're not on the internet all the time. You're making your money. You know what I'm saying? You're not using the internet as a way to be a bully, and your platform is a way to be a bully. So I'm not talking to the ladies now. I'm talking to these females and these women. You know what I'm saying? That's out here playing these goofy games. Can't get a man and then get online and watch content creators, meaning you're playing in somebody's energy. You're watching content creators, and then you get on here and use your cards, and what you're really doing is just talking junk towards somebody. That's what you need all the pausing and the delays for. When I'm getting downloads like now, there's no pausing and delays. That stuff is channeling and coming straight through. The reason why they got to keep pausing is because they're thinking about what else did he say in that video? What did he say then? Because they got to think about all this stuff that pissed them off. So they can go ahead and start saying this stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, you need to stop worrying so much about, no, you need to stop watching my content so much. You wouldn't know what I'm worried about so much if you weren't watching our content all the time. See, it's funny how you got to watch how projection is done, right? Because everything that they're saying, they're guilty of doing. If a reader gets on here saying, yeah, some people are watching readings too much, how would you know that people are watching readings too much? Let's break that down. How would you know? You're watching somebody that you feel like is watching readings too much, meaning you're watching somebody too much. You see what I'm saying? There are a bunch of dumbass people out here trying to fool somebody, you know, and I'm the wrong one. And they're out here trying to bully. I'm the narc bully, fool. Y'all don't forgot who I am, or some of y'all knew, or maybe done worked yourselves up enough to think, man, I've been sleeping lately. Y'all are messing with the wrong one. I've been sleeping like a baby. I slept like 8.5 hours last night, man. Man, let me tell y'all something. Up until like a month ago or so, man, I don't even know. Okay, it was God. I don't know how I was getting through that. I was sleeping on like 2.5 hours. I worked out all day. I'm dropping content. I was taking care of my son, spending time with my son. You know, I mean, I've been, you know, all the stuff I've been through, being homeless, the dog mauling my arm, and, you know, being blessed that the dog didn't bite into no veins when I wouldn't have the x-rays. It just barely missed your veins. Ain't no barely missed nothing. God ain't gonna let that dog take me out. You know what I'm saying? Dog ain't gonna take me out, man. Going through all that stuff, man, and ending up where I'm at right now. Man, listen, and I am blessed. You know what I mean? I am blessed. I've gone through a lot. So I just, you know, I'm out here putting out my content, trying to help people heal. And I see how the devil works, man. And I can't help but see. It's like you can't turn it off, man. You see everything. And I don't know, man. I'm just like, I'm tired of seeing it and letting them get away with it. I'm tired of seeing it and letting them play in my energy. If you want to get on here and try to be a real reader, then do what you have to do. But stop getting on here and watching people's content and then calling yourself some type of mystic. You're not nothing. You watch content and then you're trying to give your perspective of that person's life based off of what you see online, which is a very ignorant and foolish thing to do. That's not how you get a good analytical archetype or profile on someone. That's why you people have nothing. That's why you people don't come across, you know, authentic or genuine, because you're a bunch of fake people that just judge people, you know, based off of the your life experiences and failed relationships that you've had. and the information you've collected online, you know what I'm saying, about dating or whatnot, and then you act like you're some kind of dating guru, a therapist, a mystic, all balled up in one, online giving a bunch of negative type of advice to women that are in pain. And instead of helping them get through their pain, because I'm a mystic, I can see this, man. Like, these women are hurting, man, and y'all are online making videos that just perpetuate the pain. It really pisses me off, man. You're trash. You're trash. You're online. Let me cover my eyes up because I'm gonna hurt some feelings, man, on my eyes, because I had some dog trash ass shit, man. You're online, over here taking advantage of women going through pain, and then you're talking about you're here for women. You ain't shit. You ain't here for nothing but getting a dollar. These women are trying to heal, and these women want to eventually get with men. But you get online and run your mouth every day about men, the same men they're trying to get with. So unless you're able to make a baby with them, which is what these women want, what are you doing? You're not giving them no solutions. You just get online. That's why they start watching this trash. Just get online and, you know, X is doing this and he's trifling, he's doing that, and what is that doing for that woman in pain? What is it doing? It's doing nothing. It's doing nothing. And y'all get mad at me because you know I'm calling you out on you being a fake spiritualist reader. You are not a tarot reader. You are a fake ass person that is watching my content or other guys' content like mine, and then you're using us as a muse. Well, using someone as a muse does not make you some type of, you know, seer or mystic or able to actually read anything. Not reading nothing. You're giving your perspective of the Black Truman Show, fool. That's all y'all are doing. You're giving your perspective of the Black Truman Show. And what you're doing is making money off my archetype. You're making money off of watching me and then posting content and it's getting views. I don't appreciate that. So that's the reason why I'm making my reaction channel. So I can go ahead and start cooking y'all up, making some money off of y'all stinking asses. And what I'm doing is showing you directly that I'm not over here needing to indirect and kind of like hint around to, yeah, you know, it's this fake, this spiritualist guy out here and he doesn't wear a shirt and possibly a Leo, and you know, he has a D in his name somewhere, and shut up, man. You know what I mean? This is why you don't have a man. I'm being real with y'all. This is why y'all don't have a man. This is why you're online arguing with other women. You're foolish. You're foolish. I'm just being real. You're foolish and you talk too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest about it, right? And I'm the kind of man that all of y'all want. And then you get on here and you can't have me because you know you've made so many mistakes with Pookie and Ray Ray, and you've let the powers that be convince you that you need to go on ahead and throw that WAP around and give it to whoever you want to and put all men in the same bucket. So you go ahead and have a Pookie, a Ray Ray, and a Day Day, and then try to have a King David all in the same bucket. Nah, man. You let Pookie and Ray Ray keep that stinking ass bucket that they got going around with each other, right? I don't want to be messing around in the same circles or dipping into the same women as those type of men. And if you're the kind of woman where you think you're going to put me in the same bucket, basically you being the bucket and Pookie and Ray Ray, Day Day, Dwayne, and the King David all dipping it, nah, y'all done lost your minds. You done forgot what your value is as a woman. Well, I'm here to remind you, right? So your value as a woman can be whatever you want it to be. But if you're trying to be in a relationship meaningful with the real man, you're going to step your game up. You got to put it away. You're going to have to go ahead and put the hot box away and stop having hot girl summers. You know what I'm saying? And you might be able to find yourself a somewhat Sigma type of guy that'll take Pookie's leftovers, because I'm not. I'm not. So that's why y'all are mad at me. I'm not taking Pookie's, you know what I'm saying, kids. I'm not going to be their stepdaddy. I'm not going to take any women that's done collected so many bodies that they don't really know their count, and they move just like a man and they wonder why they can't keep a man. Well, you know what I'm saying, once the heterosexual male realizes that it's a basically all the leftovers of all the masculines this woman has had, it's been left in her, and this shell of a woman that's really just you know what I'm saying, the leftovers of all the men in her, Has become this weird Frankenstein's monster of a masculine individual that you want nothing to do with. See, we're done with this, man. You're going to have more than just your reproductive parts and a bunch of makeup on to be able to fool us from now on. You're going to have more substance to yourself. You're going to have something to you, character, some type of I don't know, ain't got to be loyalty, but discernment, some kind of class, some type of, I don't know, man, you just wanting to be a woman and not wanting to know that this guy, and this girl on the down low, and this girl on the down low, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy, you had been with you, been in you, been. No one wants to do all that. No one wants to hear all that. I'm not going to deal with all that. That's real. And think about it, these women and men, right, ladies, you know what I'm saying, you just definitely applies to the ladies, but you ladies really move differently. So I mean, I really don't need to say this to ladies because most of the time ladies are online, so I'm not going to really catch y'all online too much unless like early in the AM where y'all getting to work like Kelsey's doing or whatever. And y'all don't have this problem like we're getting fooled, in the having meaningless sex with pookies and stuff. It's these other women online that just, or in person, that just they don't want to change, or they don't want to do what's needed to get a good guy, and then they'll end up with a manager that's really a pookie and then call him a guy. No, like, men need to start asking questions. Who did you date? What did he look like? Where did he work? You know what I'm saying? Like, who did he live with? Things like this, so we can figure out like what are these women talking about? Who are these men that they were with? Because they're trying to conflate things. They're trying to conflate things and make it seem like, and that stuff's not working anymore. So when a guy like me comes around, they'll try to like start doing the weirdo stuff where when we start saying block these women, like don't you dare spend any time of your day arguing on these manly ass women, block them. And now they're trying to start a campaign saying that we're zesty or whatever, trying to call us DL or whatever, you know what I'm saying, for saying block these weird ass women. But there's nothing wrong with we don't want to give our energy to trash. So if I don't want to give my energy to your trash ass, like if you don't have anything worth talking to or talking about, why would I want to give you my energy? So now you're trying to force yourselves on us, like I said, like some kind of slave master, right? The powers that be ain't got to really do too much anymore because, heterosexual men have all these slave master females out here cracking the whip or trying to be somebody's mammy every chance they get. Like, we don't know how to take care of ourselves. You know what I mean? I had to stop watching readings because they're either trying to be your mama, and these women look like they barely wipe their own asses, right? You know what I'm saying? Barely wash their own asses, but they're on here trying to be your mammy, tell you what you need to do, tell you how you need to get it done. This is how I know they're fake. Ain't no real spiritualist trying to heal people, telling them what they need to do and what you gotta do. I've watched, this is what I'm doing the reaction channel too. I've watched some of them making all these cryptic videos where they're really shading whoever they're talking about. And it's supposed to be like them talking positive to people. What I've noticed is, and the reason why the spiritual community and especially readers have a bad name is because people are fake readers and they're on here using it as a weapon. They're using their platforms and the cards as a weapon, and they're bullying people. And see, I'm just not the person to bully because I know what the matrix is. It's anything got to do with the internet. The internet's not real. So when when an ex tries to smear my name, when it don't make no difference to me what a bunch of stupid ass people believe from a dumbass person. Like, what kind of ignorant person would I be to let that kind of person or those kind of people be in my circle, listen to a female and not listen to the full story from both sides and figure things out? Nah, man, all she did was help me get rid of some hidden enemies. I don't care what they think. If she wanted to smear my name or any of her family or whatever, and anyone believed that, or any of these internet people believe whatever because they don't channel nothing. They come to my channel, and it's probably not hard to figure out or find my ex from this, and then they go and check her out and see what she's doing and posting. I don't trust any of these people. I really don't. I think they think that they're watching a Black Truman show. They think that they're allowed to get as invested inside my life as they want to. I definitely think some of them pull cards on me, but most of these people are fakes, and I'm just gonna call them out. I'm tired of like them sitting there in my energy, playing around and then getting on here acting like they're real readers. You know, listen, if you have to sit here and watch every single episode of video that I drop so you can make content, you're not a reader, man. You're an entertainer. So let's just call it what it is. You're just posting entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Put that on the front of your doggone thumbnails. Entertainment purposes only. That's all that it is. You're not reading nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not channeling shit but my YouTube channel. And I'm just done with it. Yeah, I'm just done with letting you get away with it, because at first y'all was okay, but like now y'all put me in a proxy relationship with you, and whenever I post up something you don't like, you run to your dumbass channels and you start posting up videos trying to tell me like you're my girlfriend or my mammy, what I should have done or what you feel about what I did. Man, shut up. You ain't got no man. Who are you talking about? Who are you channeling? Why are you channeling? See, think about what they're doing. These manless women are channeling women that are going through horrible relationships and talking about what the man is doing after a breakup. Who cares what he's doing? This is why they can't get over their situations. Let those exes be what they're. Once you're an ex, that is a single person. This is what gets me when they be like trying to talk the junk towards me. I don't be caring, because listen, once, you know what I'm saying, your ex is an ex of yours, they are a single person with their own life from that point forward. That is not like your karmic, that is not your person, and they're, what are you talking about? That is a person that's living their life. That has nothing to do with me outside of them stalking me, trying to bring me back into their life, which they're not able to do. So you're just a messy person. Like whoever's online, you're a messy person that just likes being in drama and making things dramatic. It don't make any sense to me. And that's where things need to be looked at. We don't own anyone. Stop acting like you own that ex. You know what I'm saying? When these people online are making you overthink stupid ass shit, when that ex left your reality or you, okay, whatever they've done, you have no idea. You don't know what headspace they were in the whole time they were with you. You have no idea what headspace they're in now that they left you. You have no idea what they've done with other people, but you know that they've done sexual things with them. Now let's be real. Just based off of that alone, why would you talk or entertain someone that's talking about you going back to that ex? You can get with a new person who, you know, is out there having sex with other people. Why would you go back to an ex that you put emotion into and the terms of the relationship were not to cheat or whatever, and they do it? They don't respect you or themselves. So are you going to continue to let someone that don't respect themselves project that onto you to make themselves feel good every day? Is the SCX that good? Nah, it ain't that good. You got to stop being weak. We got to let these people go. And anyone talking crazy about going back to an ex, well, it seems like they're perpetuating trauma. It seems like they're not really a friend. I'm just going to be real. And if they're not your friend, you know, why are you watching these people? Why are you giving them money? If these women have no man, and let me tell you something, when they have men, they definitely talk differently. They have no man in their own line getting super involved in these so-called readings, emotionally involved and, you know, cussing and all this other stuff while talking about somebody else's ex. Does it make any sense? I channel messages and things of that nature. I don't channel negativity all the time, and if I do, I really don't want to talk about it or bring it up. But these same people will say, I gotta give you guys a message. You want to know why they got to give it to you? Because they can't give you anything else. They don't give you anything positive. They don't have anything positive to give you. They're watching my channel. Now, unless I post a bunch of positivity for a week, which I won't, I'm always posting stuff, whatever needs to be said. So they're going to always go back and forth and be posting up. And it's not just me as an archetype. They use multiple people as archetypes. They're not really readers. They really use people as muses, and then they get on here. That's why they're so scared of me. They know I can see it. And most can't. Most can't tell who they're talking about or who they... I can see who you're talking about. They know that. That's why they take so many pauses in between the cards, because they're trying to figure out how can I phrase this so he can't tell. A lot of them do that, man. A lot of them do that, and I know this to be true because on TikTok, I go in their lives, and as soon as I get in their lives, they get nervous, start stuttering. I'm not playing, dude. I just had this black dude do it the other day. This one of my sons, because he dressed like me. You know, I don't know if you guys noticed this. I don't put any coloring in my beard. This is natural. I don't color it, nothing. So I want you guys to go back and see when I came on the scene with my gray, and then see how many guys started, you know, letting their gray show or actually dyeing their beard gray since I came on the scene. Because before me, it was 70-year-old men dyeing their freaking beards black. 70-year-old men, 50-year-old men, knowing doggone well their silver fox are all the way whited out, dyeing their beards black. See, this is the kind of stuff I can see. These are the things I see that no one else can really see. But like, I notice patterns and trends. I notice when people, like, you know what I'm saying? So not everybody got the gray going on and doing the white. This is natural. I'm not coloring my beard. Like, I'm all natural. When I had my beard's been going gray since my mid-20s. I've been coloring my beard all up until I started, you know, realizing I want to be myself and let myself be real. Now I have guys out here that are taking the color of my beard and then like dyeing their beard in accordance to the way I have mine done. I'm blocking these dudes. When I see a bot of mine, a child of mine, I block that dude. I block them as soon as I see them, like, in my feed. But some TikTokers, I don't block them and see what my children are doing. So like, I jump in their lives. And I'm telling you right now, it's only the ones that watch me. And it's not just the dudes. They jump out of their lives so fast and start running. I'm like, I'm your muse, aren't I? I'm your muse. You're watching my content. I can look at the dudes and tell just by the, you know how many dudes got the same beard pattern as me, the black down the middle. They are looking at me. It bothers me because they're looking at me so hard. They're looking at me so hard, like, okay, his beard's like this, and they're doing too much. It's supposed to be a life achievement unlock, but they're cheat coding it now. See, that's what they're doing, and they know that. See, this is what happens with these men. This is why you women don't like most of them. They're raggedy as shit. And what they do is that instead of them trying to come up with something on their own, they watch other men that get women. I get women. Women come to me. I'm not bragging or nothing like that. Ah, shit, I am bragging. Women come to me. I don't have no problem getting women. They come to me. Women come to me so easily. These fake readers that can't get men are starting to call me like a siren and all this weirdo shit because women come to me and they can't explain it because I'm authentic and ladies can see it. And even those fake women that are fake spiritualists, you know what I'm saying? These females, right? They're even coming to me and they don't understand. They can't understand why. That's why they're calling it spell work. They're like, why am I drawn to? Because I am a natural man. In your DNA, no matter what feminist crap code that's been added on top of you, instinctively by nature, you want a natural man. That's why you're attracted to me. So you keep fighting it all you want to, but you keep coming back and watching me. I don't watch all of you readers. I just happen to hit scroll and a few of you guys pop up and you're talking about me. And the reason why you're popping up, all of you are new people I've never seen before. You're watching me. If I see a reader that's a black chick and she's talking this kind of way, come on, I know what she's watching. She's watching a fine-ass black man, you know, and then she's trying to give her perspective as a black woman about what I need or should be doing. Who cares? Do you have a man? No, you don't. So stop talking. Listen more. Stop getting on here with your readings, telling people what they need to do, and maybe listen more. Because no matter what money you're making on here from views, you're a lonely ass woman. I'm just gonna be real. You're a lonely woman and I'm trying to help you get a man. No one's attacking you. I'm trying to show you how to get a man, a good man like me. But instead you wanna stay lonely and let poop. I'm just being real with them, Kelsey. Like, they know I'm being real. Man, come on. Why would you, listen, if you had a good man at your house, and I know I'm a good looking man, you would watch me and be like, I don't care what he's saying. He's fine. I'm just going to watch him. Just like you watch, you know, your actors or whatever. When you don't have a man and you're looking for one, and you think that maybe you have a possibility with me, which you know doggone well you don't. And then when you start realizing you don't, then you start gaslighting me. This is what you're doing to all the men. That's why you don't have a man. And you know, it's sad, but you don't want to listen to nobody. You know, I got so many videos on TikTok going viral where women are saying, maybe we're the problem. Yes, y'all are. And I'm gonna tell you something. You can say what you want to, but I'm one of few guys that's had the balls enough. And listen, you can't just talk the way that I'm talking and look any kind of way. I'm gonna be real. Women are not gonna listen to you. I spend a lot of time perfecting the way that I look. I spend a lot of time trying to be the most best version of myself I can be, which in turn is gonna be the best version of a man that a woman wants. And I use this, you know what I'm saying? I use this so that way that women will be like, you know what? I don't know if I agree with everything he says, but they know I'm a select guy. They know that you can go on my TikTok and see who's leaving comments, right? And those are the women leaving comments. Most women don't want to be identified. They don't want to seem like a groupie or whatever weird stuff that they overthink. So the majority of them DM me. I'm getting DMs. I'm not getting, you think the comments I'm getting is a lot? No, I'm getting DMs. I'm getting DMs. I be going through DMs like all day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm dating now, so I'm like looking at these DMs. Before I wouldn't look at them. So I had to get caught up on the old ones. And then now I'm like, I'm looking at DMs, you know what I'm saying? So if you go to my TikTok and you see all them women, man, imagine what my DMs are looking like. So, you know, what I'm saying to you is women know that I'm a select guy. They're going to listen to a guy that gets women. They're going to listen to a guy that gets women. If I look like Who Shot JR and why, and, you know, was on here running my mouth, sounding good or whatever, but you gotta look the part, man. Like, women are not gonna listen. Look, if you don't look good, I'm gonna be real. If you don't look good and you talking like I talk, man, women would have already crushed me by now. I'm gonna be real. So when people are talking a little bit about pretty boy privilege or whatever, I got a little bit of that going on, but it ain't like some natural shit. Like, I didn't have to work for this. You guys can go back and look how I evolved into the person I am now, just over the course of the time I've been doing this this evolution, this journey of mine, spiritual journey of mine for the past year. So you see how hard I had to work to get to here. So it's not like, you know, I didn't work to get here, but I do acknowledge the fact that when you look a certain kind of way, you get taken more seriously. I do acknowledge that, but I had to work hard to get here. You're not going to take away from that. So if I worked hard to get here, then that means that I did it on purpose. So that means that I'm trying to make sure that I cover all bases. So if I want to, you know, have a woman listen to me, she's not going to, you know what I'm saying? It's not just the looks. It's the fact that I'm completely independent, the fact that I showed everybody that, you know, I heal and can heal. And I took all the scrutiny that I took online without any fear. Everybody's scared to show everybody their weaknesses. I showed everything online without fear. And I didn't jump in bed with any women while I was going through it. I've stayed celibate. Women can see these traits. I live by the example. You know what I'm saying? I live by what I talk about. And women see all this stuff. And me being a select guy, they listen to me. If you don't look good and you look like shit, women aren't going to listen to you. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. And it ain't so much about you being ugly. It's about you not having that confidence. Because when you have confidence, it shows the clothes you wear. It ain't got nothing to do with brands. It's about the clothes you wear, the way the clothes sit on you, the way you move. Women watch everything. They watch how you walk. They watch how your lips move. They watch how your eyes squint. They watch everything. And I'm watching everything that they watch. See, I'm like y'all's worst nightmare, which is the reason why y'all like to just sleep with me and run away, right? And then try to come back to me and cheat on your men. I'm not here to be everybody's sneaky link no more. A lot of you women can't handle somebody like me. So what you want to do is just, you know, because you know I'm great in bed. I am. But you know what? You're going to work for this and you're going to have to put in work to get this. And then by the time you get it, you're not going to want to just go ahead and try to go find a lesser man. You know what I'm saying? And then try to come back to me and want to be, nah, man, take that shit on somewhere, man. If you're too raggedy to be able to handle a guy like me, then you don't need to be bedding a guy like me. You're too raggedy to handle me throughout the day and throughout the weeks and throughout the months. Your raggedy ass don't deserve me in the bedroom. You can't handle this Leo energy on a regular basis. you don't deserve me in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can handle me, if you were handling me on a regular basis, you wouldn't want me in the bedroom as much as you do because you'd be too worn out. You know what I'm saying? From the things I do with you throughout the day. So we're not going to go there, man. You know, I'm over that. I'm not. Listen, man. I've had so many women when I was younger. I've had so many women, and when I was younger, I was a lesser man, so I was a sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? I was like the dude they hit up when I wanted to have a good time. You know, I always had, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I had a lot of single women too. I just, you know what I mean? I had a lot of fine ass women that wanted to, you know what I mean? Like cheat on their boyfriends or whatever. And I was a lesser man. I was a young guy. I didn't care. Because in my mind back then when I was younger, I felt like all women cheated. I feel like y'all all cheated. It don't matter what you were. This is what I thought when I was younger. Y'all all cheated. It didn't matter. You're going to cheat eventually. You're going to have some guy that you're emotionally cheating on your man with. And we all know that if a woman's emotionally cheating, she might as well be physically cheating because it's going to come next. Because once the mind is gone with the woman, everything's gone. Everything's gone. I mean, y'all wonder why men categorize women into this ones they sleep with and then marrying type, because you know what I'm saying, it's hard for a woman to crack our mind, and we can separate, you know, just having a sexual experience with someone and actually, you know, being, you know, like in some loving, caring relationship. Whereas most women, if they end up being intimate with you, then they really do want to bond with you, and they do have a bond with you whether they admit it or not. They literally have the portal to this realm inside of them, and if they're going to let some guy inside of them, then they're definitely bonding with them. I don't care what they say, they are bonding with them. And that bond that they're building with them and then trying to walk away from without cutting ties properly, it's causing for them to have a bunch of spiritual demons attached to them. And they wonder why they're so wicked and always mad at men, because you have these wicked men spirits attached to you. That's what we're talking about when we talk about those sexually transmitted demons. That's literally the definition of it. Just gave it to you, right? You guys are not, you know, healing in between relationships, and you're toting those demons from all that seed that you've taken in from all these wicked ass males. And you're left with this, you know what I'm saying? You got to heal. You got to detox, get the seed out of you. You know, you got the seed of the devil in you at that point, man. You got a bunch of dead, wicked men seed, lower vibrational seed, you know, and women don't understand, man. Y'all take that seed. It goes all throughout your body, man. Like, y'all be thinking that, man, look, y'all be taking on a man's seed. Man, you're taking on souls, man. You know what I'm saying? You be taking on souls. Why do y'all think that I haven't had any kids, man? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? The club up. I don't, you know what, the club up. You know what I mean? I don't do that. Yeah, I got some hater over here doing something. You know, what time is it? Yeah, sun's gonna come up. Crusty ass, dirty ass haters done gotten up, and they're fooling with my live. Whenever it glitches up, y'all, and if my voice speeds up or whatever, that's because someone's doing something to my live. It's disconnecting. Person that just popped up in, you hit the like button, or I know that's you that was doing that to my live. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button or get lost. You know what I mean? Whoever you are, you were just messing up my live. You know what I mean? Whoever you are, you were just messing up my live. Yeah. And it's funny, I was talking about I don't shoot the club up, and I was about to go into detail about that, and that's when I had the issues. Okay, so this is not the hater. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And even if you are the hater, hit the like button so you're all good. But yeah, I don't shoot the club up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I make sure I don't have any kids. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't blowing no loads on a woman. I even have one child. Don't do it. Do you know how much discipline that is? As many women as I've been with when I was younger, to not shoot the club up, even when I was wearing a condom. You know what I'm saying? Before I was married. Nope, not gonna do it. Because whenever I'm in the moment of having a good time, I think about the possibility, even when she's like, please, and I'll be like, as soon as they start doing that too, like, shoot the club up, I'm just like, who else you asking to do that too? And I start thinking about 18 years. And then I start thinking about all my life. And I'm like, nope, nope. You know what I mean? And then I realized you can't have throat babies. And you know, I've been just doing that for years. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. Cause I ain't gonna be out there floating around in the wind. I'm gonna drop my kids off somewhere warm, but it ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Look, that's how I do it. I don't care how you feel about it. You know what I mean? That's how I make sure I don't have any babies. You know what I'm saying? I only got one because I was dumb when I was younger and I did that stuff. And ain't done it since. Ain't done it since. I don't care unless I'm planning on making a baby. I don't know how dudes do that. And I understand, you know, I was married. I did it a couple times when I was married. You know what I mean? I understand it, you know, it feels good. But, you know, it don't feel good enough to be thinking about 18 years. Once you release your seed in that woman, dumbass, she has full control. So stupid. So stupid. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in my book, it's like, look, if we gonna get down with the get down, you have to be nasty. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you can't have throat babies. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's the only way I'm gonna be doing it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I don't never, ever, 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 you know what the club up. We don't do that. We don't do that. Bird just flew over me. I gotta be careful what I'm saying, man, because YouTube get goofy and start dropping my the subscriber count, not the numbers of people that are in here. That's how I know I'm saying too much or doing too much. But this channel, you know, they've already done too much on anyway, so I really don't even care. I'm gonna get off of here, y'all, and I'm gonna get on to my other channels. And remember, a lot of these videos like this, like I'm talking towards the end of this video, are gonna be on my Patreon, where we're gonna really talk about some grave detailed things about how to make sure you don't get anyone pregnant. You know, we'll talk about, you know, how to, you know, indicate a narcissist, you know, and about dating and just, you know, some tactics, you know what I'm saying, you need to be using. You know, that's going to be my Patreon note, because I can't really say too much on here. You start talking a little bit too much, especially being a black man, and YouTube just starts doing all kind of weird stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But they've done so much to this channel, I don't really care. That's the worst thing they could have done, was, you know, whatever they've done to this channel. I don't really care. I'll say whatever I want to say now on here. The worst thing they could have done was the best thing for me. You know, so listen, I'm gonna get off of here. I got other things to do. I gotta post up all these videos on all my channels. I got a bunch of pre-recorded videos I gotta post up, and other videos I gotta download and repost. So, you know what I mean? Check out my TikTok. That's where all of my latest content will be at. I don't know if there's anybody in here right now. If there's not anybody in here, I can't tell because YouTube's acting up. I will be back on here later, probably later on in the AM, you know. Yeah, see, right now YouTube is saying that there's 0 people in here. They're like doing some weird ass shadow banning shit again, you know, like it shouldn't. I don't, you know, this whole channel, man, and the things that are going on with YouTube and them blocking out, you know, certain people, not giving anybody any kind of breathing room, or really letting us know what we can and can't say. And I really just, you know what I'm saying, I just get on here and say whatever I want to at this point. There could be 3 or 4 people in here right now and it says 0. And every time it starts doing that 0 business, there's some kind of shadow ban going on. And they think that they're slick, and they're not slick, man. That's the motivation I needed, man. Needed some motivation this AM. I got 3 other channels, so I'm gonna get to work on those. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I should just be focusing on TikTok, where I can get paid a whole lot of money, and I'm getting paid pretty good over there, but I can get paid more. You know what I'm saying? They got some stuff going on now, man, where you do the AI thing. I'm thinking about doing it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do the AI thing, and people are making like $2,000 a freaking week, man. You know, just to be, you know, doing that little, yes, welcome in. Thank you for the cake. Yeah, thank you. Just doing that, man. Getting like $2,000 to $4,000 a month doing it. While YouTube is shadow banning me for stupid shit. Are you serious, man? No, man. Nah, player. The only reason I made the other 3 channels because I'm gonna get paid on YouTube no matter what. Whether, you know what I'm saying, you know, I'm gonna get paid on YouTube. I don't let nothing beat me. So since you want to shadow ban and play with this channel, I'll make 3, 4 other ones. But I could care less about YouTube, man. I don't give a shit about YouTube. YouTube, man, I'm just not gonna be your slave. I'm not gonna be your slave. I see what social media does. They really just try to they try to control and navigate the way that we speak and interact with each other by, you know, banning you for speaking a certain kind of way or whatever, the way that you are, to in turn make us all, you know, kind of, you know, take a knee, submit. Right? Okay, you gonna talk, we'll just ban you and take your money. I don't give a shit about you taking my money, fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and make my money on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and everywhere else, and still get on here and talk my shit and not care about it. Trash ass app, man. Y'all wonder why I don't be on here that much? Because YouTube is trash. That's why. I don't like the way, because I talk worse on TikTok and I don't get shadow banned and stuff like that. So I know it's a control mechanism, and I'm not gonna let this trash app, this trash company control the way that I speak. All I gotta do is have the right people see me go viral. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter all the shadow banning. It won't matter. I'll have recognition by name. So people will be following me by name. See, a lot of people want to give the break and just work their way up the ranks of YouTube. Then that means you got to do what YouTube tells you to do, and you got to kiss ass, and you got to watch everything you say. If you do it the hard way and work your way up through just putting out really good content, and then eventually, you know what I'm saying, being seen by the right people, getting shared out right, it don't matter if YouTube throws you a bone. You don't need them to throw you a bone. You know how many people on here on YouTube are big that were getting shadow banned by YouTube left and right until, you know, they got seen by the right people. People started sharing their stuff. Other people seen them, and then people started following them. You don't need to, like, you know what I'm saying, take an L from YouTube or anything like that by doing whatever they want you to do exactly verbatim. Man, we're not slaves, man. They can take that on somewhere. So, you know, I'm gonna be free. Now my other channels, I am a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, do I need to do, because I'm not doing this for nothing. However, on this one, I'm free as a bird. I say whatever I want to say. They can kiss my black ass. Okay? So anyway, y'all, peace, love, and light. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back on here later. I'm probably going to jump on TikTok for a little bit. Then I'm going to jump on my other 2 channels. Or I might jump on my Narc Bully channel, then TikTok. Either way it goes, be on the lookout for it. You know, I'm going to start posting the my other YouTube channels in the description of the videos. So that way you guys can just go from, you know, this video to those videos to those lives. But I got to get these other videos posted. I got to post all the pre-recorded videos for my Narc Bully channel, my podcast channel, and I have a couple reading videos I got to post. So it's going to be a busy day for me. And I'm still planning on going live on all of them too. So let's get this done. Have a great day. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay blessed.